What do you think about freedom of speech? Can it be taken too far?
Yes.
It has been taken way too fucking far.
Yes.
But I would say like 95% or 98% freedom of speech, but 2% should have some reserve. If you're into position of power, you shouldn't tell false stuff to a bunch of people that will follow you like you're fucking Jesus. I think people should be careful with that. I think you have a duty to double check your stuff when you're powerful, when you're influential, when you're smart.
Yeah.
And when you start like spraying fucking false news and conspiracy theories, that you should shut the fuck up, you know?
It is a tough one because I know in the West there's such a big thing about freedom of speech, and how many people in the West are actually free, right? Like, how do you define free?
It's a very good question. I think most people are slaves because they are 9 to 5 slaves.
That's what I'm saying. In debt, working.
Corporations control what you fucking say all the time. That's fucking
Correct.
ridiculous.
What is it? What does it actually mean to be free in today's society? And so this is where I think people so focus on having the right to freedom of speech, whereas it's like, does that even matter? Is that the point, right? So you want to have the freedom to say what you want, but then you forget you're not free from consequence either, right? So if you say what you want, great, good for you. Is that actually enacting change? Because I find that freedom of speech is being used more as a self-serving, I don't know, like it's more like, I just want to be known for speaking my mind, right? And seeming authentic and, talking shit about other people. What are you actually changing, right?
You also want to have self-control over your emotions. You want to think things through. But I think when you start saying stuff that even 30% of the time is false, like as someone that is smart and influential, that is a no-no. You should be fact-checked,
It's very hard when two people who believe themselves to be right and true are arguing, but they're not arguing to find the truth. They're arguing to validate their version of the truth. And so if people had enough emotional maturity to debate, right, to have a civil conversation and actually get to the truth of something, then fine. But very few.
You can't have that online because you have all these losers watching from the stands, waiting for a fight to happen because they want to get entertainment. They want to have a beef. They want to have serotonin because most of people nowadays are seeking for that reality you created. So you have all these fucking eyes watching so you can't do that openly online. You can only do that like almost privately or on a podcast.